Hi, my name is Roy Wiegand. I've lived in Burbank for 29 years. Behind me is my house, and welcome to our toxic tour of Burbank. We're going to look at Exhibit A today. This right across the street from my house, as you can see, is a pumping station. It is not a functioning pumping station in that the water has not been deemed safe here. It's still dealing with the effects of chromium-6 from the Lockheed plant. More to follow. As we continue our toxic tour here, this ball field behind me, my kids played growing up. We're here at Ralph Foy Park. Your kids probably did too. This massive facility here takes our groundwater here in Burbank, cleans it of chromium-6 and other chemicals, 9,000 gallons a minute, then blends it with MWD water. At the end of that process, we do have clean, drinkable water here in Burbank, but this is part of our puzzle, figuring out the toxic legacy of our city. Okay, so welcome to Exhibit C on our toxic tour of Burbank. This is the Walmart, the whole Empire Center. This whole area was excavated 10 feet down. The dirt was hauled away. It's still a toxic site left by Lockheed's legacy. Behind us, coincidentally, they are drilling a new monitoring well right now to see the level of chromium-6 in the ground. So that plume that's still here is being dealt with daily by a vapor extraction system. We have no idea how long this is going to take to really clean up this area. But it's, again, part of our toxic legacy here. Let's move on to Exhibit D. Added bonus feature to Exhibit C today as we were departing this area here at the Empire Center. This is the train tracks right behind us along the Empire Center. All these kind of train cars were the ones used, just like the ones used, to haul away those tons and tons of earth during construction here to be taken down the line south and incinerated. Okay, so here we are at our last stop today on today's toxic tour. This is the B6 site. This is the proposed area where the new replacement terminal will go. This was Lockheed's home from the 30s to the early 90s. We know that a lot of toxic materials were dumped directly in the ground here. It was top secret work. There were wars going on and things like that. It was a different era. But the EIR that's been submitted is very incomplete, inconclusive. How are they going to mitigate all the toxins in the ground? We are within a mile and a half of the other sites that we've already visited on our tour. We're very close to all of that. How do we deal with all of this going forward? A lot of concerns, a lot of unanswered questions by our city council, staff, and the airport. So here we are at the end of today's toxic tour of Burbank. I don't want you to feel like I'm bashing our city. I love it here. That's why we're doing this. We want to remind people of our legacy of toxic pollution in this city, and we are working to mitigate it. But the site where the terminal could be built leaves a lot of unanswered questions, the incomplete EIR. We want to stay here for a long time, and there's just too many holes in this measure. Measure B gets an F. Please vote no on Measure B. Thank you.